this is a work surface. Like most of us, we probably have a limited amount of space where we can do our hobbies. For example, this is where my PC is, and when I have to do something, I kind of have to move stuff around. And to not damage my table further than I have, I basically had to create a work mat, work surface, which is just, well, leftover laminate tile that I got for a few bucks and put some vinyl on it, and now it's a workable, usable surface. But as time moved on, I realized I was using it less and less for, well, a few simple reasons. It is heavy. It is cumbersome. It bit me a few times folding it up, folding it down. Even just folding it, there's that approach you have to use to fold it. And it just became a nuisance to the point where I was using the bare table again. Well, not anymore. This is a 3D printable, foldable work surface. It would look nicer if it's in the center, right? Yeah, there we go. The thing about this surface is it is printed using PLA or basically whichever material you would prefer. It has rubber TPE bottom, so it's not slippery, or at least it's less slippery than just straight up plastic on the table. They're embedded hinges and they're very sturdy. They're embedded magnets here, which means they're not just gonna, open it accidentally. It has an easy way to open it from the top and bottom. The vinyl, or the actual work surface, is covered in vinyl, meaning when it gets dirty, scratched, destroyed, burned, or anything, you can simply just unpeel it, unstick it, and put a new one on. On the bottom, you have a 1 centimeter scale, as well as on the sides and on the tops. And don't worry, there's American flavor for it as well, with inches. And as everything else here that is replaceable, mostly not. The bottom, if it gets damaged, scuffed, or whatever, it is also completely replaceable, removable. And it doesn't require glue to make it stick. So, yeah. Now you're asking yourself, wow, where can I get it? How can I make it? Okay, so it's time to put this thing together. Centered. Beautiful. So we have a lot of pieces to go through. Yep. And well, and a bunch of these things on the side. So yeah, this is gonna be all the hinges. These are all the main plates, and well, here, and this is the rubbery parts underneath it, and this one's gonna be a pain to remove. And I honestly wanted to do it on camera just because let's do that first, because as it's made with TPE, it's well, quite difficult to remove. No, you don't have to be gentle with it. I'm not being gentle at all. It is legitimately annoying to take off, and I've never done it before. Like these ones I did just because, I had to try everything out, and this is the first time this is printed, and it's being recorded in, well, reverse. So, and, come on. So the trick is to basically jam your fingers in between this and like slowly go piece by piece, but my shoulders actually kill me right now. It's not even the fingers, surprisingly. If I had to do this twice, oh boy, I would be so unhappy. So I intentionally printed this on a smooth plate because on a textured one I think it's a little bit more grippy, like a lot more grippy. Why do I do this to myself? Why couldn't I just design a fucking vase? I could just take 20 minutes, watch a movie or something, you know, nice and easy. No. I gotta focus doing this. I could have done this off camera. Would have been much easier. And then people would be like, oh, you should have told us this would be difficult to remove. There you go. You know, I work out in Boulder, so as hard as it looks, it might actually be a bit harder for you. Oh, god damn. Thank God I'm fucking stubborn. So how's the 3D printing going, Nick? Oh, it's fine. I'm enjoying it. I'm fighting with fucking plastic. I was gonna say silicone, but it's clearly not, and I don't know what TPE means. But it sounds funnier. Oh. Ooh. Ow. Why is this easier if it's going away from me? I'm stretched. Oh. Beautiful. These are N40-ish, not officially N40, but N40 rated strength. These are officially N52 rated strength, which means these are like legitimately good. So why are we gonna need magnets? Well, ooh, my hands are, magnet. Are a bit shaky, but we're gonna take the big plate, and I just don't want these guys to mix. Wow. Polarity up, and we're going to use the first magnet as reference. So we're just going to put a magnet in and drop in some glue. Two drops should be enough, and I think I should have done it, well, glue first and then magnet. Oh, there we go. If you fuck it around enough, it dances well. So, and I'm gonna do the, oh well, I'm gonna do every second one, just because I know how nice glue works with, wait, 1, 2, here. Come on, stop bubbling. I legitimately don't know how much glue there is inside. And here. And to give it time, I'm just gonna do the other ones as well, using the exact same well, technique, polarity. Remember, the top one goes upwards. So I think that one scared me. That one legitimately scared me. Come on, fingers, stop shaking. I had well, I actually didn't have coffee. So I'm just thinking right now. Okay, and glutton for punishment. Up. Did I? It sounded empty. I mean, realistically, the orientation doesn't matter. He said as the glue jumps in a particular way. I mean, the magnet, which is now part of the glue. Uh-oh. Wrong orientation, buddy. Good orientation. Good. Good. Oh, come on, go in. Get in. Oh, come on. Oh, fuck you. Stop being difficult. Let's see. Wrong. Now, well, I want to flip it, because if I come so far. Oh god, now I got glue on my carry arms. Great. So, Oh, fuck you. No, you're gonna be difficult now. Oh, no. So, oh, yeah, you're... Oh, yeah. Nope. Don't. Stay. Sticky notes are perfect for removing glue. Or good enough. No, I'm just gonna... I'll just put them in. And, glue them afterwards. So in this case, if later on we need, or you feel like you need to add more magnets to it, or you want something a bit more grippy, you can always add more magnets. That's why I prefer to put a, let's say, weaker ones in to, well, do it based on your preference. So it's been about 15 minutes since we did the glue in the, well, these things. Well, not this thing, these things. Now I'm gonna put the glue on the, well, the magnets on the big one. So I'll do it by, well, basically turning it, no, not upside down, right side up in this orientation. And this little guy, well, clearly big guy, we're gonna just put him upside down. So it's gonna align with all the holes with the magnets in. And I'm just gonna, well, put magnets in, because, well, they're in the proper orientation and they're just gonna, you know, snap in. So now we're just gonna, you know, add more glue to this thing. Yeah, I bit my finger. So, what? 2 drops, because why not? I guess that looks good. Again, I should have added the glue before. Ooh. Sticky. Uh-oh. Oh god, oh, now it's flowing. Yeah, thank you. Exactly when I didn't need you. Oh, that was sticky. Well, technically everything is hunky-dory. There's, well, let's say, a bit too much glue here, which is realistically not a problem yet. But just to make sure it doesn't become a problem, I'm just gonna use this little thingy here to get most of it out. Because realistically, it's not much of a problem of having too much glue inside. It's more of a, you don't want it to spill on the opposite ends because of, well, the tolerances of the, well, printed mats. Is this a mat? Underside, the rubber part. Sure thing, buddy. Go here, not on the table. Now, we could wait 15 minutes for this to settle. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes and I'm impatient. Well, let's test it. Well, while we're waiting for the big plate to dry, we're gonna basically install this little thingy onto this. So how it goes is basically you line up these areas with these areas, or let's say this, and just plop it on, realistically. And you have these, well, teeth that indicate if you're doing it correctly, and you just, you know, press it in. You can go around a bit. You can, well, you can realistically partly do this and kind of smooth it out. And if there's like bumps anywhere, you think like, oh, why is there a bump? Let's say the bump is now here because it's not really connected. You can force it, or you can just, you know, peel it away and do it again. And it's done. And it's done in a way that if you, let's say, if you damage the bottom part, if it's not sticking, maybe you burned it or something, or just want to try a different design or whatever reason, you can easily remove it. Not from the corners that are facing outside, but from the corners facing inside. You can just, like, you know, peel it away and easily replace it. And I don't recommend using glue, because then it kind of, you know, defeats the purpose of a replaceable bottom matte grippy part. And basically do the exact same with the other one. But if you happen to not want to use these things, you can always design your own. Of course, the designs are going to be available online. And you can basically adapt to any way you want. You can do it in small piece of sections, completely different design altogether, different colors, or you can just use your own, I don't know, grippy tape or something completely different, and yeah, go with that. Beautiful. Yeah. Okay, break over. So it's been about 20 minutes. Yeah. So let's do this Buster thing. Yes, indeed. The magnet in this corner actually wasn't glued correctly, so I had to check each and every one of them. Put glue in before and then put the magnets. It complicates things a little bit, but yeah, it actually makes them stick and not just, you know, surface level tension. And with that, let's do this mat. Much like the previous one, the smaller ones, this is basically identical, just a little bit bigger and, well, guaranteed more annoying. So I'm just going along the edges here. Am I doing? I'm doing it right. You can already see this is going to be fun. So I'm just trying to do what's... Oh, there's a bump, and yeah. Ooh, you can actually see, depending on how you move the light, like where the bumps are. So do it right the first time and it's gonna be grand. It's basically like popping zits, whack-a-mole, or whatever those things are. It's like... I thought this is actually gonna be fun. I was so wrong. This is actually annoying. But luckily you gotta do it once. And if you do it right the first time, it's gonna be, well, good. Yeah. This must be interesting to watch, you know, just a guy massaging some plastic. See this? Ha! Would actually work really well. Oh. Wait, am I done? Almost. Oh! That actually took less than a few minutes. Not less than a minute. Oh, that's actually wonderful. Oh, beautiful. Oh. Wow. So now it's time to add the wings, the flippers, the... Wait. Oh god, it actually works really well. It actually holds it up. Oh goodness. So N40 or 40N, whatever, is good enough. Because there's nothing else holding it. Ooh, okay. So one. Yeah, let's do this side. Hinges. So on the side, well, yeah, they're gonna stay on the side. On the side, I have two things. It's these, well, I don't know, the hinge and the hinge. They make up a hinge, and basically, you take this thing and you stick it in this thing. Sometimes it goes well, sometimes it goes a bit crunchy, but this one went well, so you just... this is the crunchy one. Hey, there we go. And what you basically do is, well, move along, citizen. Just put it in here. That actually went really well. And at this point, you can just, you know, push it in with your finger, thumb, or whatever. I prefer to use this. It's like flat. Or you could just do it at the table, you know. Doesn't really matter as long as it's in. But the fun part is once it's in, it's in. You're not going to get out unless you break it. And that is by design. So, what you're going to do next is more hinges. Like, a lot of more. Click. Wow, these go really well. Okay, now I'm just gonna... Oh god, that was good. And they're all flat. Well, some more, some less, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's not perfect. Now for the other side, you're basically gonna take two of the, whatever, the other hinge parts, stick it in here. Ooh. Yeah, you're gonna just raise them up, and then you're gonna put them like this, Oh, that actually went really smoothly in, and just, you know, push it in. This one's a bit stuck. Doesn't matter. So we're gonna. I'm just gonna bend it down. Hey, there we go. Okay, so once you got all of them in, basically just fold it, press it. Some aren't, so just gotta, you know, do it again. Oh. And now you gotta do the other side as well. Oh, no. Here. Oh. Way more control with my right. Oh, come on, don't be a bitch. Don't be. Yeah. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Another one. There we go. Maybe you lift it a little bit, you know, just anchor it. Now we close it. So with this being done, we basically have a functioning working mat, which, well, it's not that it doesn't open easy, it just opens enough, or at least easy enough. I think I want to add a few more magnets, but later. Next up, vinyl. Now, this is the tricky part because you need scissors and patience. Well, I've got one of those, and yeah. Depending on the vinyl you get, it might be just easy, you know, just put the vinyl on, it's gonna be sticky enough. I was unlucky and mine is not sticky enough anymore. So I'm just gonna, you know, do some stuff. Don't shake your camel. So did I do a thingy? Oh good, just about enough. I have some left. Perfect. If your vinyl is sticky that it just goes on, it's perfect, but not this one. No. We're gonna do something special. We're gonna do something special that might even be considered stupid. Well, because this is PLA. So we're just gonna... I'm gonna need a blow dryer. You might need a heating gun or something. Oh god, I realize this is gonna be horrible. Okay. So you're gonna wanna unstick the vinyl or any other cover material that you want. Oh, work with me. Stick it on. Perfect. And now what I do is, oh, do I have some non-metal? Haha, part of the prototype. So I'm just going to it folds. I'm just gonna stick this thing into the grooves and just, you know, press it down a bit. Find the groove, press it down. So now we got a rough shape. What do you do with that shape? Well, it can go one or two ways. So which one do you want? Now that I know where the groove is, I'm gonna take an X-Acto knife or whatever this is, and I'm gonna put it into the groove. And I'm gonna remove it. Oop. Do be careful when doing this. Come on. So that's why there are grooves here. So you can basically just put your knife or whatever and just take it along the line. So this was a perfect world. I would be done. Ooh, but I'm not done yet. Uh-oh. I think I cut too much. Oh no. Or not enough for that matter. Yeah. Sticky. So now I'm gonna put it on the lowest setting and only go around it so it doesn't melt the PLA, which is not really temperature resistant. Yeah, my sticky notes went everywhere. And then you basically just take a thing that you jammed in before, go along the edge, go along the grooves, and just, you know, kind of push it in. Get all the bubbles out, get out bubbles. Just kind of really push it in. And then you refresh it again. Put all the bubbles out. Make it neat. It doesn't have to be perfect. It is a work surface after all. Because the end goal is basically this being a protection for the work surface, so when it's dirty, you can basically just peel it right out and replace it. So, time for the other small one. Come on, come on. We're talking legitimately seconds of heat up. Yeah, oh, that looks so much nicer. Then take your whatever sharp thing. Perfection is not the name of the game. This is a work surface. They can always be fixed or just straight up replaced. See, we even got damage here, and it doesn't matter. Now for the big one. Now PLA can be melted by heat, or at least modified. So the heat, when it's on top, is more interacting with the plastic, well, with the vinyl, than this part itself, and you're just going quickly over until it softens. But if you hold it too long and it, you know, well, heats up too much, it does warp the plastic. But because we have it very much controlled and we need a little amount for what we're doing to work, it's not really a problem. Maybe even much less of a problem if the sticky part would work and not need to be heated up. Oop, nope, nope, nope. That's it. And if you feel like the magnets aren't good enough for what you have at the back, because this, if you just hold it, it's going to be totally fine. Like, you can move it around a bit, it's not just going to swing open. But if you like start tilting it, at a certain point it's going to open. But it's not supposed to be difficult to open. So if you prefer, you can just add more magnets to both sides, and if that's not enough, you can always add magnets to the other. Close. I mean, while I'm here, I can basically just showcase how to add magnets. I'll just take this out, and you don't really need glue for this because the magnets are already in, and there's nothing really to be able to remove them because they're gonna stick to, well, the magnets that are already there. I'm just gonna push them a bit more in just to make sure that if there is residue, like leftover glue, it's, well, it's gonna do its thing and hold on to them. And yeah, that's basically it. They're not gonna jiggle, they're not gonna move around just because there are already magnets inside of it. So the files for this are gonna basically be available wherever they're gonna be available. Just check the description. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. The follow-up video is going to be basically the explanation of how I did it, why I did it, and the process behind it. And yeah, if you like it, I don't know, good, you're a smart person. Okay, bye.